3 secrets to make a good impression or to avoid a bad one. Yes, do you know that sort of situation? I know it. You are new in a group, you're coming, you're smiling, and something is wrong. You don't know what. It's longer to explain that situation than to live it. You know that, okay, people are staring at you. Suddenly, it's silence. Oh, they were laughing together just before you came, and you feel, okay, something is bad. What did I say? What did I miss? How do I look? Do I have something in my teeth? What happened? Why is this sudden change of atmosphere? What happened? And you start to ask yourself, you start to get frustrated, angry, stressed, and after that it's worse and worse. You become red. I know that. Believe me, I know that. And and after that you make mistakes on mistakes. It's like you cannot stop yourself. And at the end of the day, you just say, what happened today? What am I a people person? Do I have to be alone all my life? How can I meet someone? How can I meet a great guy and start a family if I don't know how to do a good impression? You know what? Making a good impression is very important. Really. Of course, I would like to tell you right now, if you made a bad first impression, you can save the situation. Like 1% of people can save the situation, okay? But now, do you belong to this 1%? I don't. I'm a complete 99% type of people, okay? Right. So now, you have to learn how to do a good first impression. Now, let me tell you, once upon a time, in another life, I was a French teacher. And as a French teacher, at sometime at the end of the year, the school year, student have to make a presentation, and I'm in the jury, and I have to to give them a grade. In France, you have grades from 0 to 20. Okay, 0 is bad, 20 is very, very good. It's quite impossible to have 20, but this is another story about French. Like, they hate perfection. Yes, so it's sad. But okay, right. Now, as a teacher, in the first minute of the presentation, as a teacher, you know what will be the grade, the final grade. You know that. At one point, so the pupil can start his presentation, and I know he will have a 14. I will say he have this grade, and I will add +1 or -1. Okay, just like if the presentation is good, he will have +1. If the presentation is bad, -1. But you know in less than 1 minute the grade. First impression, 1 minute, 60 seconds. During the first 20 seconds, you will judge the appearance, the clothes, the hair, the skin, what you see. Okay, like you don't hear, you don't, just what you see, how the person presents herself. In the second 20 seconds, you will examine the body language. How do you stand? How do you look at the other? Do you smile? If your eyes are smiling, are you nervous? Do you stand as a man, as a shy person, as an elegant lady? Okay, the body language. In the last 20 seconds, you will hear the person, and you will judge her by her words, the tone of her voice, the speed of her sentences, the cheeky laugh, the angry sound of her voice, the words she uses, etc. You know that, okay? And now it's not a bad thing. It's a very good thing. Once you know that, you can practice your first impression so that it always be good. Let me tell you, for me it was very difficult. Of course it was. I grew up in a countryside, in a very small village, and everybody knows everybody, right? From birth. We know each other. So in my childhood, I didn't really have much experience about meeting new people. Because, it's like big village. Everybody knows everybody. So you don't have to practice, you don't have to try. I wasn't that sort of situation. Not that good. I was going to preserve word. And everybody was very friendly. Very. And now after that, okay, so I studied in a city, and after that I married my wonderful husband. And right, I'm here in Bayonne. A big city, how big? 50,000 people. I don't know if for you it's big or small, but like it's a small town in France. A lovely town. And story time. You know, 1st January, you have a new resolution, New Year's resolution, and I always had. I love to play that game. And that year, when I married, I had, 52 weeks in a year, and I have to meet 52 new people this year. I have to. What do I mean by that? I can explain another time. It will be, I have to know the name of the person to validate my challenge, and I have to speak with them for 15 minutes at least. And it cannot be, you're in a shop and they present you something, okay, so on a name tag, you know the name of the person you're speaking with. It's not that. No, it have to be like a friendly conversation, right? And I have and third criteria, but okay, these two criteria. So I have to force myself to step in, to meet new people, to make a good impression, because as an adult it's quite difficult to make friends. It is. It is. Now it's easier for me because I have the school mom, right? I have three boys, 3 children, so it's easier. But when you start this new adult phase of your life, it is very hard. Quite often you move to another town, so you don't have your friends from childhood, you don't have your friends from university. You start a new work, and it's okay, but it's office, and maybe some of you, it could be difficult to make friends at your workplace. And like you move in town, and it's not like a village, like in town, quite often you don't even know the name of the person who live on the same floor as you, okay? You don't know that. So right, it is difficult for an adult to make friends. Once you have children, okay, it's easier. I promise that to you. But okay, first maybe you are in that situation. You want to meet your future husband, your future wife, and you have to meet people, right? So making a good impression. And I will give you 3 tips that are essential. It's very, very important you respect that, so you can make a good first impression, and after that start a conversation, start a friendship, maybe more, and so on. So listen carefully. First tip: say the name of the person as often as you can. Yes, even if it's just 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes of conversation, but really, what you learn in etiquette, school etiquette books is our own name is the best sound, best music to our ears. It is. Okay, I love when someone say Hannah, or in French it will be Anna without the H. Okay, I feel special because I am special. Everybody is special. We are special by our name. We I hope you will get baptism, baptism with our own name. Jesus will call you by your name, not your nickname, not your surname, but your name. And right, and so when you say the name of the person, it's so important. First, you will easily remember it. The more you repeat this name, the easier it will be to memorize it. And second, it will make a good start. The person in front of you will like you. Yes, it's as easier as it is, okay? So it's an excellent tip. Use it, please use it. Second tip, but first, sorry, I have to, I have to open, I have to open the closet, because you have too much light. Also, sorry, okay. Right, second tips. Eye contact. Eye contact. I love to show that as Louis de Funès, a French actor, you probably know, in this movie. Eye contact with my sons. We always play that. When in European culture, in French culture, you have to look people in their eyes. Okay, you have to. When they talk, when you talk, like it's a kind of respect. When you look someone in his eyes, it's a sign of appreciation. It could be admiration. It's something very friendly, and this eye contact. So when this eye contact is linked with a smile, okay, it's a real smile, and smile of eyes. The only few seconds when you can not look at the person who is talking is when you eat something. So when you eat something, you got a cocktail party, and you eat something. The second you will eat it, you just don't. I want in front of you, not just under. And I continue to look at you. Okay, a few seconds. Don't chew gums, nothing like that. It's disrespectful. Like, I'm looking at you in your eyes, and okay, I'm ugly doing that. I'm ugly. Okay, so don't do that. You will lose yourself, and you will lose potential friendship. Third tips, probably the best one. It changed my life. Yes, it does. And even now, and it's something I'm still learning. And you never get bored of that. I still have now, after 10 years of teaching etiquette, French etiquette, I still have to learn. And it's the absolutely best part. It's very easy, but it's probably one of the hardest things on earth. But I have to share it with you so you can practice right now, and you can practice all your life. Now, just it gets easier. Really, it gets easier. At the beginning, it's very difficult, especially for women. It is to listen. Don't speak, listen. Really. And don't in French we say, pull the cover to your side. Okay, so like someone is talking to me as he's a car accident, and I will tell, yes, my mother had the car accident too. It was 3 years ago. Okay. Someone was talking to me that he would like to visit Paris, and I will tell him, yes, I have an aunt who live in Paris. It's a very good city. I was once in Paris last year, and okay, he doesn't care. Someone is talking about a new restaurant, and I will say, oh yes, this new restaurant. Oh, I discovered a new one, not this one, but a new one in another town, and so on, and just okay, like this. Keep silent. Don't say anything. Listen carefully to the other people. Don't pull the cover to your side. It's something. You will say, no, but it is in the conversation. Once one is talking, and after that it's you, and it doesn't work that way. Oh, it doesn't. You have to listen to one, and after that you listen to the other. And because when I'm talking I have, in confidence, I have a lot of people around me, and I two in particular that I don't know, they old, okay, they old, so we forgive them, but they don't know this basic rule of conversation. And it's like we are with them for charities, that like is I try to see Jesus in that person, and it's okay. And I said to myself, okay, I'm here, and it's good. I'm doing that for Jesus, and right, but like it's not a pleasant time for me. It's something I'm doing as a chore to save the world. Okay, right. But this person is not pleasant to be with. So don't be that type of person. Stop talking. I know it's very, very difficult. And after that, you will say, yeah, but if I don't talk and it will be silence, this awkward silence, and we get frustrated. And what I said at the beginning of the video, that this silence can be very uncomfortable. Well, it isn't. Once you are in the conversation, silence isn't a bad thing. It could be the first minute, yes, but not in the conversation. So really, and don't ask, like some people will tell you, will tell me, I ask this person some questions, so I get interest in them. I want to know more, and so on. And when you analyze the conversation, you see, no, you are asking this question. You don't even listen to the answer, and you're asking this question so you can answer them. You know what I mean? Yes. I think some of you are probably laughing right now because you understand what I mean, and you said, oh yes, I know exactly what you mean, because in my family I would say ta 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 ta. Well, yes, okay. So don't be one of them. Okay. Try, practice, and practice, yes, how to do a good first impression. It is essential, and this sort of tips, you will learn them in etiquette books. I will teach you that here on French and Elegant, and I promise you, it changed my life. It does, okay? So now I'm in Bayonne, and I have my own friends. At the beginning, I have friends of my husband. Okay, so that's good, but I wanted to have my own friends. And with these tips, it came true. Okay, it was this dream came true. So I encourage you to do the same. Practice, and yes, and start right now. Right. Subscribe to this new channel so you won't miss any new video. And remember, courtesy for legacy.